Hello, my name is Robert Munsell, and I worked for the Texas Department of Public Safety for over 11 years as a state trooper. I investigated many traffic crashes or collisions on state highways, and I'm here today to talk to you about a subject that is very near and dear to my heart. It's traveling on Texas highways and how to be safe when you're out there. The scene is set. It's March 2009, spring break if you can picture the weekend. Many vehicles out on the roadway. One vehicle in particular was a sports utility vehicle traveling eastbound on FM 846, just east of a little town called Knott, Texas. Another vehicle was southbound, headed back to Buda, Texas from Rio New Mexico. Both vehicles were occupied by families. The vehicle that was eastbound on FM 846 was being driven by a female school teacher who was turned around talking to two small children in the second row of seats. The other vehicle, the second vehicle, was southbound on US 87. It was occupied by a family and also had two small children in the rear seating area. The children were not seat belted in. As the first vehicle approached a curve in the road on FM 846, the driver was distracted, did not see the curve until the last second, and was not able to slow the vehicle down before disregarding a stop sign and entering the intersection. That first vehicle struck the second vehicle in what law enforcement officials call a T-bone accident. The second vehicle rolled several times, and one of the children was ejected from the vehicle. The child that was thrown from the vehicle was pronounced dead at the scene a short time later. I was a state trooper at the time and responded to the scene, and the story is very near and dear to my heart because at the time I had a 12-year-old daughter at home, and she was the same age as the boy that died that day. So let's talk about being safe on Texas roadways. I have 6 key points that I want to talk to you today about. The first one is following distance. The second one is a clean vehicle is a safe vehicle. The third one is keeping distractions to a minimum. The fourth one is speed. The fifth one is know your route. And the last one is time. Make sure time is on your side. Allow extra time to travel. Why do we do what we do? The busyness of life. We have to get from point A to point B. We all commute to and from work. We have kids that we have to take to social events, to soccer practice. We go to church. We go on vacation. So we are on the roadways quite a bit. So how do we combat or work with all the dangers that are out there on the traffic? How do we work with all the dangers that are out there on the highways today, especially in the Permian Basin? We have many dangers out there that increase commercial vehicle traffic out there, all the vehicles weighing over 80,000 pounds as they tear up our roadways, the increased population of people as they influx into the area. We also have roadways that are in poor condition, potholes, we have construction, and we also have a problem with our infrastructure. It was not designed or built to withstand all of this traffic. So there are many dangers out there as we travel up and down the road. So let's talk about the 6 key points. The first one is know the distance that you need to keep between the vehicles. So if you're in a passenger vehicle, you need to keep your following distance 3 to 5 seconds. If you're in a commercial vehicle, you need to keep your distance 5 to 6 seconds. And also make sure that you pay attention to the weather reports because if you're going to be in inclement weather, you need to increase your following distance, such as rain, snow, sleet, or ice. Speed is not your friend. Speed diminishes or decreases your vision. You're not able to see as well. It increases your reaction time, which slows down the amount of time that it takes for you to stop and also increases the distance that's going to take for you to stop. So please pay attention to the posted speed limits. Know your route, know the destination address, make sure all of your stuff is programmed in your GPS smart device. Know alternate routes. Make sure everything is planned out and know the area. Also know the history of the area. Many times we have family members that are traveling alone and may need to stop for gas or may break down, and you want to make sure that it's a safe area. Allow extra travel time. Remember, no one can predict the weather, even if you're pretty sure the weatherman gets it right all the time. Make sure that you watch and listen for traffic reports and also know where the construction zones are. This will allow you extra time or will allow you to plan for extra time to complete your route. Keep distractions to a minimum. Remember, the cell phone is not your friend. It can be the largest contributor to distractions in the vehicle. Make sure that you're in hands-free mode. Make sure that you're not arguing or fussing or fighting with a spouse or a friend. Make sure you're not grooming or eating in the vehicle. Keep your eyes on the road. Make sure you're not reading a road map or plugging in GPS coordinates. And remember, keep your mind on your primary task, which is driving. A clean vehicle is a safe vehicle is the number 2 key point that I want you to take away today. Make sure that you secure loose items in your vehicle against movement. You don't want them coming up and hitting you in the head. Wash your windshield and windows and make sure that you clean your vehicle on the outside so that debris doesn't hit the vehicles that are traveling behind you. This is my why. Drive as if every child on the street were your own. This is my family. These are my daughters, and this is my wife. And this is why we need to be safe out there. Remember that in the Permian Basin is where we're concentrating this talk today. If you'll look at this chart, you can see that in 2018, we averaged about 22 fatalities a month. That number skyrocketed to 44 in July of 2019. Remember to look in the rearview mirror, watch, slow down, don't be distracted, keep your distance, know your way, make sure your vehicle's spick and span, and remember, take your time. So I've talked to you today about 6 key points that I want you to take away. I hope you remember them and be safe out on the roadways. Thank you.